Hi everyone, it's Lydia aka Fairly Rich, back at it again with a third video. I wanted to talk about old identities, okay? And everything tied to them ceasing to exist once you cut cords with your old identity. Sometimes we don't have to let go of anything outside of ourselves. Sometimes stagnation and the feeling of being stuck comes from still being tethered to an old identity within ourselves. Okay. And so it's not any like, oh, this wound or that thing outside of me, or like, oh, I need to let this go. Sometimes it's not one specific thing. Sometimes it's just a way of being that is keeping us stuck. Because when it comes to identities, multiple things make up identities: beliefs, perspectives, mindsets, viewpoints, behaviors are tied to certain identities that we have lived through, identities that got us through phases in our life that were necessary, that were authentic to us at one point in time. But when we grow and when we evolve and when we change, we have to let go of certain identities. Okay, we level up, we upgrade, we go through phases and we adapt certain mindsets, and we grow and we mature. And when we have changed enough, we have to shift identities, whole identities. And it's not about one thing. Sometimes you're like, I keep letting go of certain things, but sometimes it's just the concept as a whole that we need to let go of. And so if you find yourself still being stuck and you've done the work, you've done the internal healing, you've done the external decluttering, sometimes it's just believing that you are now a different version of yourself completely. And so when that happens, when that shift happens, when you let go of that old identity, everything else tied to that identity that keeps you stuck, that keeps you stagnant, that weighs you down, will start clearing itself out. Because now you're like, oh, I recognize that I'm a different person. I have a different identity now. And it's not that you have a different name, you're still you. The fact that you're a different version of you now. And so you have to shift identities. Who are you now? And so then any little mindsets, any little beliefs shifts and changes too, because you're like, oh, that just doesn't resonate with who I am now. And so all that, those little things that are too little to pinpoint and change directly, fall away. Okay, so sometimes it's not just about internal healing, it's not just about external decluttering. Sometimes it's just about shifting your identity and believing that you are a whole completely different person now because of the shifts and changes you have made internally and externally. They have added up and created a new you. Okay, so sometimes you just need to cut cords with your old self, and then that ignites the change and the shift that you want to see in your life and within automatically. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below whatever you want to say down there. Subscribe for more. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.